Hey, what's up everyone? Danny and Alex. In this boxing tutorial, let's look at some counters. So basically how to block, how to move your head, and then use your own boxing techniques to counter punch off that defense. So check it out. All right, so the first technique we're gonna be looking at is the jab, all right? So first we're gonna slip on the inside of my jab. So look, he just moves his head inside the jab, all right? Every time you slip, you wanna obviously try to slip on the outside so that way there you sway away from the right hand. But sometimes you may want to slip on the inside because you want to get inside the pocket to throw, let's say, uppercuts. We're going to show you that right now. So look, as he slips on the inside, that sets him up for that lead uppercut right away. Boom, right here. All right, that's a great technique. He slips on the inside, uppercut here. It can go to the body as well. See, boom, right into the chest. See, boom. And now, obviously, when we train this, we're going to throw some combinations. So what I want Alex to do is throw that uppercut, right hand, left hook. Okay, so from here, one, pop, pop, pop. Okay, now, of course, once we got inside the pocket, we want to be able to step out. So I want him to step out with a defensive jab. So he's going to go slip, boom, 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 and then jab himself out. So that way there keeps me occupied and I don't counter punch. All right, so one more time here, slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, and jab himself out. Okay, so a little bit quicker. Boom, pop, 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 boom. Okay. Now we can change the combination. This is just one example. He can go lead uppercut, reload his shoulder into a left hook instead. All right, so he's going to go here, slip, uppercut, reload it, hook, cross, and then jab out. Okay, so notice the reason why I want him to jab on the inside is to get the inside pocket. All right, so look, boom, uppercut, and then he comes back, right back out. Okay, one more time. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, now we also want to learn to train on the outside. Okay, so now the jab comes in, but he's going to slip on the outside. This is a great technique just to move your head out of the way. But obviously, because we're slipping on the outside now, it's a little bit harder to counter punch from here, okay? Because now he didn't slip on the side where his lead foot is. All right, so now because here, if you look at the triangle now, he's off balance in this quadrant right there. So what I want him to learn is to step on his slip, see? Boom, now he's more solid. Okay, one more time, look, he slips on the outside, now he's very solid in his stance. Now that sets him up to throw the right hand because he moved his right foot. Now the back foot loads up the power shot. Okay, so look, he's going to slip on the outside and look at the right hand right over the arm. Boom. And that is a perfectly executed cross. Okay, this is the reason why we call it a cross. We cross the right hand over the top of the jab. Okay, so here, look, side step, cross right over top. One more time. Outside slip with a side step, and that loads up his right straight. Now, he's going to go uppercut. So this time he's going to use the same movement, but look, punch underneath the arm, which is that right uppercut, okay? The right uppercut, great technique on that angle. So here, boom. One more time, outside, right into the uppercut, okay? These are just a few examples of counter punching techniques you can use against the jab. Now, if the jab comes in, you can also just parry the jab, of course, just parry it here. And now look, that sets up your own jab. Boom, boom, answer right back. You can go back with a left hook. 1, boom, okay? Or a 1, 2, 3, boom, pop, pop, pop. Any combinations you want, but the principle remains that if you can use your head or your hands to defend yourself against that punch, now you want to understand how you set up the counter punches, okay? So another example is maybe the low jab. So of course my low jab comes here now, right into the center. What he wants to do is parry that or cover with that lead elbow, or I should say in his case that rear elbow, so it goes here. So every time I go down, my chin is exposed for the uppercut. Look, 1, and look, as I come back up, lead uppercut, right uppercut, and then the left hook, okay? An example of a combination we can do. So here, poof, boom, 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 okay? One more, poof, 1, 2, 3, and then he wants to sit out. So look, 1, poof, 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 and then he gets out of there, okay? Many different combinations we can use. These are just a few examples for the purpose of this video. Now, let's take a look at the next punch, which is the right hand. Now, on the cross, there's many different ways to block it, all right? Block or slip. Now, we're just going to cover the exact cover, all right? So here, as he throws the cross, I'm just going to lift the glove. That's my lead guard. Make sure that my temple and my chin are covered by my glove. And then as I return back, I'm in a perfectly position to counter back with almost any shot I want. In this case, I'm going to use my own cross, my right hand. As I cover here, boom, look, paf, right away, my right hand comes back. All right, so basically, the cover will help you load up. Watch my shoulders. Shoulder turns, and this hand right here loaded up as I return the favor right in the center, right? This is a very easy block to do. You cover the right hand, answer with the same technique right back. Now, sometimes we can even cheat the technique. Earlier, we showed how we parry the jab right here. See? Boom, on the outside. Now, of course, I wouldn't want to parry on the inside like this on the jab, Alex, right here, okay? So I can cheat the technique though sometimes. Obviously, on the cross, I'll be parrying here. Sometimes I'll just play mind games. I'll parry on the inside, like this, all right? What this sets up now is here, boom, answer right back over the top using my lead jab, just like we did a while ago where we showed you to cross over the arm. This time here, if I go here like this, now I can go straight line with my right, but sometimes since this one is already in front, it's much quicker, so when I parry here and cheat the movement, I go right over top with my left hand, okay? So as I use the left hand here, there's not a lot of shoulder power, but once I turn here with the parry, it loads up this left shoulder. It's almost like a cross, okay? That's another good tactic you can use. And then of course, every time the right hand comes in, you can move your head. So if I threw a right hand to Alex, you're gonna simply just move his head on the outside, and that would set up maybe a left hook to the body right here, or sometimes comes back to the head instead. Boom, right over top, right? Different examples of defense techniques you can use. Sometimes I can also use a shoulder roll. If he chose the cross here, I just shoulder roll right here. See, as I turn my body, it's almost like I parry the punch with the shoulder. So I go here. And now, when I drop this hand, it can loop right over. I like to do this a lot, where you just snap the left hook right over the top. So you use the shoulder roll, boom, catch him right over top. It's like you're whipping the punch. So slow motion, look, as you shoulder roll heel, the glove will go around and just catch him right to the head. Okay? So this is a very easy technique to use, but you must practice it and time it well so it works good for you. All right, now let's take a look at the left hook. Okay, so if I were to throw a left hook, there's gonna be different ways we wanna cover this. Sometimes we're gonna roll with the punch, okay? So if he rolls in this direction, look, he covers against the hook. That loads up his shoulder for the left power shot right here. That's his left hook, okay? I like this one a lot. It's very simple to do. And then he catches right back here. So now we can make a combo with this. Hook, cross, hook, for example. One, pop, pop, pop. See? That's a quick counter right there. So as I throw the left hook, he covers here, and then I'm open for a three-punch combo. Now, other times, I like to sit on the punch as well. So maybe he's gonna sit back on the left hook. See how he rocks his weight backwards? Instead of rotating, he kind of sit into the punch, all right? But this will load up the right hand instead because he didn't turn the shoulder. Look at the right hand in perfect alignment for my chin, okay? So here, 1, 2, okay? And then we can make a combo where it goes 1, boom, uppercut, cross, and maybe steps out with a jab again. Boom, all right? So different examples. So one more time here on this one, boom, paf, boom, boom, and he sits back. So now different ways of covering against the left hook. Of course, swaying or rolling underneath is one way, but sometimes you want to use your hands or your glove to block the left hook. Now, maybe the left hook came to the body, so the liver shot. So if I was here and he threw it right here to the body, that is not one shot I want to be taking too often, right? So I want to use the cover right here. So as I dip down, look, as I use my forearm to block, now it sets up a perfectly placed right uppercut in the center. Very easy punch, nice tactic to use right here. Boom, paf, right in the middle, okay? So look, as we make this, we can make a combo and then jab ourselves out as well. Just like we did previously, I talked about the sit. You wanna sit out, you wanna sit in. Also, you wanna jab yourself out when you finish an in-tight combination. Very suggested thing you should do every time you fight in tight or cover in tight, jab yourself out. That way there, you'll keep the opponent occupied. So that way there, you're never gonna get counterpunched yourself, okay? So look, if Alex does this, as I threw the left hook to the body, look at my chin. Right uppercut right here, see? Uppercut, and then hooks can follow. That's another way to block the left hook, but this time to the body. All right, many punches. We're gonna try to go quickly. We're not gonna cover all of the different counter-punching techniques or defenses, just to make an overview here. So now we're gonna cover the right uppercut. So there's a lot of ways to block the right uppercut. One of them is just the basic catch, all right? So just here, boom. Of course, slow motion, I'm trying to catch him on the chin right here. So he wants to kind of intercept about halfway to catch the right uppercut. But look, my hand is here. Look at my face, it's exposed for the left hook. That's a perfect counter for it. So as I throw the right uppercut, boom, left uppercut. So he can go hook, cross, hook right after. See, boom, paf, paf, paf. Or sometimes he might just catch here, and then I might counter back, because you might think, okay, he's in the same position as I am, so I can also throw the left hook. So sometimes we'll also train, once he blocks this, he wants to get out of the way against my left hook as well. See? So he might counter back with his left hook, catch me here, and other times we'll also train where, boom, he has to be aware of this one. Okay, everything's gonna happen super quick in a sparring session or a boxing match, so you wanna be training all facets of the game, okay? Now, of course, once he catches this and he rolls out, he can also counter back. See, right hand, boom. Every time someone misses the left hook, you don't have to move your feet as much because I just created the angle for you. So the right hand is always placed for the chin. That's one counter we can use against the right uppercut. Now we're gonna take a look at another punch, which is the overhand right, okay? This is my overhand right here. Look, goes over and it swings. If he stays right there, he's in the middle of the power. Look, if he just simply moves out of the way, he makes me miss because it's a curve motion, right? So the overhand right has the caveat of it's a very powerful punch, but also it's a shortened punch. It's almost like a hook, all right? So now he has a few defenses. One of them we're gonna cover today is just basically rolling underneath. See, he just rolls underneath. But now he can use this to counter punch. So maybe a right uppercut at the same time. Boom, as I come in. All right, now he can add a left hook to the body. Boom, boom, okay? And then a left hook to the head to finish off, boom, okay? That is just a combination we're gonna give as an example. Look, 1, 2, 3, and then you could jab out once again, okay? Another one is the shoulder roll, just like this. See, he just rolls into it. So he kind of like goes with it, protects his chin. So the punch might only hit the shoulder or kind of curve away from his body. But that sets him up or sets me up for the left hook. Look, 1, boom, right over top. Again, see, boom, right over top. So it's important to practice this one because if you mistime it, of course, you're gonna get caught right on the chin before you can get the counter punch, all right? So one more time here, look, 1, and then left hook over top, okay? The other thing we wanna cover to finish up the tutorial is the right body shot. Okay, we talked about the left body shot, but the right body shot, same thing. He's gonna use his elbow now to cover. So as I come downstairs here, he wants to guard with his forearm. His elbow is gonna dip in to block this one, but that also sets up the right uppercut. Look, 1, right uppercut here. So you go right, right, boom, 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 or uppercut, uppercut, and then maybe a right hand, boom, 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 boom. Okay, many different combinations. The point is you want to be able to use your elbows to cover your body. Another one we can do, maybe I'm going to attack 3 body shots. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. That sets him up for a combo this time. Look, combination, boom, boom, and then right hand, okay? So a lot of times, every time someone's coming in tight to attack the body, you want to make sure you're covering with the elbows, not dropping your hands, but also trying to keep your gloves on the inside because the person that's going to be attacking you is going to have a wider glove position. All right, so of course now you have the inside position and that sets you up for perfect countering techniques. And this is why I like the short punches such as the uppercuts in this particular scenario. All right, so you want to always try to keep your guard tight. That way there, the moment you see the opening to counterattack, your gloves are perfectly placed for the body, the sternum, the solar plexus, the rib cage, or the liver, or even the chin if they're ducking down. And last but not least, we're gonna cover rolling out of the punches. So if I threw this right body shot right here, his counter punch is here, but look, he wants to roll right out, okay? So maybe I did 3, so he goes boom, 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 and then maybe a cross counter just to finish off. You know, that's a good drill. So he goes here, pop, 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 boom, 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 counter right back, all right? There's many different scenarios we can practice. We just wanted to cover a few here for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this content. Leave us a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to our channel, and we'll catch you
in the next video.
Take care.